podcast with Alicia and Kat. We're ready to roll it up, light it, and sit about on the couch. Grab your favorite strains and your munchies, and let's dive in. Welcome to the sesh this week. Hey, Alicia.
Hello, everybody. How's it going?
You've been a little MIA,
Yeah.
So last where we left off, you had gotten into that big old bullshit fiasco in your badge of honor. Now you're just like low key in the wind.
Yeah. Yeah, I folded though. I got drunk.
That's good though.
No, it's
Party
not
girl
good.
era.
No, it's not good. Cause before I was texting her sister. Cause I saw everyone was graduating, and I was like, "Ooh, what grade is this bitch in?" So then I texted her. And then that night, I went to go get drunk with my homegirl. And then she called
Ooh,
me.
good times.
She called me, her little sister. And I answered, and I was like, hello? And then we were talking or whatever. And then I hear other homegirl.
I hear the bitch who shall not be
in the
named.
back.
Baltimore.
I hear the other homegirl in the back, and I'm like, she's all like,
Awkward.
who's that? Who are you talking to? And I was like, I just shut up. And I was like, my sister was like, who do you think? And I was just like I was like looking at her like, no, shut up. Like, mm-mm.
Just be quiet before you say something you don't mean to say.
And then she was all like, so then she starts laughing and then she takes the phone away. And then I can't remember if I had it like showing my forehead or if I showed like, because she knows how my homegirl's room looks. So I don't know if I like showed if she like knew or like my name on her phone or something. But she was like, oh, what's up? Like, why haven't you hit me up?
Like nothing happened?
Yeah, and I was like,
bitch, your dude just attacked me. Like, you can't. The audacity.
Like, what the fuck? So then I hung up. And then I was just like, so then it was bugging me. I was like, so then I texted her. I texted her, and we had a conversation, but I remember it, but I don't remember all of it. And I haven't.
Do you feel like you communicated effectively though?
I have no idea because I haven't read the conversation since.
Oh, so it was like a text conversation.
I had it a little drunk, you know.
Oh so yeah, liquid courage, if you will.
I remember some of the conversation, but I don't remember all of the conversation. But I haven't like took myself like back. Like I haven't opened the message like to read back what we
all that was said. Now that you can process it, you're just not there to process it yet.
Yeah, no, she said that she was there. See, she says that she was there, but in my head, in my story, in my vision,
she wasn't there.
In my third person point of view, she wasn't there. I didn't see her in the chaos because she was wearing gray. I didn't see no one wearing gray. Like I'm like thinking like within the, you know how you can see like the colors.
You're just thinking outside the box.
Everyone had different colors on, so I know who was there I know who I saw based on the colors that they were wearing.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And nowhere did I see a gray. I don't remember seeing it, so I'm like, I don't think you were.
I don't think you were there, but you said you were there.
Yeah, but I don't think you were. So then I just but that's what I know. That's what I do know. That was said because I was like, because I've been trying to like, you know, process when you like a situation happen and then you try to like see it from like a third point of view to where you're like
that's called processing it.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, you're just processing it. You're processing it and thinking. Hopefully, like, you allowed yourself to put those boundaries in place.
No, I haven't answered her.
Well, you're avoiding Your avoidance
I
style of
am avoiding.
communication.
I'm avoiding heavy. I'm
Heavy.
avoiding
But
heavy.
did you feel some type of way after the fact? Like it was like was it weird? Was it like, oh, I don't know where to go from
What, after I
here?
talked to him?
Confused? Yeah, like was it awkward? Like
Wait, after I talked to her on the phone, or after
yeah.
after I heard her voice? When I
Oh,
heard her voice, I looked up. My heart sank. I looked up at my homegirl and I was like,
fuck.
and then yeah.
Yeah,
So
it
I
would
don't know
make
who
me
was feeling
nervous
about.
considering all that took place and how we discussed it in a previous episode. It was
I do
just
miss my bitch though.
well, yeah, but you need to find a new bitch, which is easier said than done, especially when you've had a long
Yeah, I
friendship like
told
that.
mom I'm friend celibate because my other homegirl pissed me.
I'm friend
All of my
celibate,
homegirls pissed me. Everyone, you won't even, bro.
but to put this in
All of
perspective
my
for
homegirls.
everybody else, yeah, to put this in perspective for everybody else, I, your friendships are your most intimate relationships right now. Like you may not be in a committed relationship, but your friendships, you want deep connection in those friendships. So you're kind of like
No, I
developing
just
those
want a
intimate
bitch down for me
relationships.
like I'm down for them.
That's
I
still
just
intimate.
I don't know about
To
that.
have someone be your ride or die down, let's go. That still takes a level of trust and emotional intimacy.
Yeah, that's not
You don't
happening
just
anytime
give that away
soon.
to nobody. Yeah. I'm
I
learning that
wish.
now. I've got me my own little friend, and then I like it, and
Mom
I
telling me
enjoy
you
it.
have a friend.
I have a friend.
Kathy finally has
That
a friend.
I finally have a friend. How after 20 years, I finally have a friend.
For real.
Uh, no, like okay, so we used to work at another place in town, and then we just disconnected. But
I
we
was
vibe there
asking mom
too.
if it was the dancer.
Oh no, that bitch got
Oh.
pregnant. The stripper got pregnant. She don't dance no more. Yeah, it was a weird date night. Time for a story for another time. But do have me a little friend. So now I got this job where I work and we work together, and like our schedules have been like right on top. So she's been picking me up, taking me to work, and we've just been hanging out, smoking a bowl,
Hmm.
having my own little sesh. Well, you're not here. I have to have someone to have a sesh with. Don't get hurt. I love you, mean it.
I'm not butthurt. Me too.
Uh,
I'm not butthurt.
well, you're out there now, so we
I have
finally
my
have
home
figured
girl.
out Alicia is staying where she's at. That's been an ongoing poop and whoopoo for what, a couple months now.
Yeah. Finally, stop
I
playing.
was a little okay with. I was like, if she comes out here, it'd be okay. We could do stuff with the pod. It'd be easier. And then I'm like, if she doesn't, good for her. Let her go be with her friends, live her life. Do use.
Yeah. In your yeah, and my age is more fun out here. What the heck?
Well, yeah, in LA, the lime life. I
I like the
live the
beach.
lime life in LA. It's fast. There's something to do every night.
It's been all so
With
bad.
whom?
It's been all freaking gloomy and shit. I'm not
Well,
complaining though. I like the
can we talk
gloomy.
about
Talk
can we
about
talk about the elephant in the room? Um,
what?
at the end of the summer, you turn 20.
Oh yeah, I know.
20.
Yeah, my homegirl
You
keeps
start
asking
your
me what I want.
20s. What are you excited about starting your 20s? What does 20 bring? Like, what
Getting
kind of
shot.
energy do you want to bring? I loved it when I
I
hit
want to be
20. I thought I was
crazy.
big shit. 21 was like, okay, I've been drinking.
20. What's the difference? What's 20? I think 21's better than 20. 20 is like, oh, you're 20, but you're
20 is
not
a new
on.
era. You're supposed to do
Yeah,
everything
not
possibly fucking wrong
21.
in your
21's a
20s.
new era.
Okay, well, no, 20.
What's
It's a new
the
era.
20? What's the 20 though? Like what is
Okay,
like
so
20 is
put
just
this in
like I
perspective
would
for you,
see
okay?
I could see if you were like if the drinking age was like 20 and everything else was like 20, all the fun shit was like 20.
Well,
But
let's put
no,
this in
it's
perspective.
over here. It's fucking 21, so you can't really start doing no real fun shit until you're
Okay,
21.
but put this in perspective. This year, you turned 20 and I turned 28. I am at the end of
I
my
just turned
20s and you're going to
29.
be in the beginning of your 20s. I will be starting to enter my 30s.
Yeah, you're old as fuck.
I'm old as
So you're gonna have
fuck.
a midlife crisis. Are you
Oh,
gonna
I'm
shave
definitely
your
going to
head?
have a midlife crisis by 35.
You're gonna have a
25, I was like, oh, wow.
you're gonna have a fucking bald head by the end of her
But you know what's
35.
funny though? Is at the age of 25, I accomplished all the things at 20 that I told myself by the time I'm 25, I'm going to have all the this, that, and the other. And I've accomplished all those things. My 5-year goals. At 25, I didn't set another 5-year goals. So I think this year,
That's what's up.
or when I hit
I don't have
30,
no goals.
you
No,
have
no.
goals. Have you looked for a job yet? Or are we just being lazy stoners? Because I'm all down for
No,
being a lazy stoner.
I have look my what's it called? My search bar,
You're
my bar as we're speaking has Lowe's, Walmart, Target, 99
Target.
cent store.
Damn, homegirl. Why don't you look?
And I think I'm gonna just apply to Amazon because
Go for it. You
they're
know, you can do
hiring.
Amazon Flex and just deliver little packages with your own
Yeah,
car.
something
Take your
like
dad's car
that.
for the morning. Be like, Dad, I gotta go to
Yeah,
work.
that's not
Or
gonna
do like
happen.
Instacart. You could do DoorDash. Tell your dad, hey, I want to start
I
doing
said
DoorDash.
my homegirl does DoorDash.
Yeah,
My homegirl
I
lowered her
think if you,
car.
I think you would like it. I think you would like it because you just roll around and dip around
No,
town.
I do like it. I do it with my homegirl.
Yeah,
We be in
I think you
LA
should
and
talk to your
shit.
dad. I think you should talk to your dad
Oh
about
my
it.
god, the other day I was doing it. Not the other day.
Homegirl makes
Last week.
money though.
Yeah, she makes pretty good money. Last
Yeah.
week I was doing it with her, and she has a loud car, and we were in like this, like it was like low key. It was giving like an abandoned like warehouse vibes, but it was like a shopping
Oh,
center. But it was a shopping
oh,
center. I was like, what
weird.
the fuck? So then we're looking for this place. Like we like turn this corner, and there's this lady. There's this Asian lady with the
Yeah.
husky, and we're like, oh, like her dog's like hella cute.
Hold on. Hold on. I need you to refresh your page. I need you to refresh your page. It's not recording anymore on your end. Ah, there she goes.
Good.
Hello? Yeah,
Hello.
there it goes. So you were saying?
So then we pull back around, and the Asian with the husky is like right here. My homegirl goes in, and I'm on my phone, and I see this lady looking at me. So I'm like looking at her like, and the windows are tinted, right? And my window's up, and I'm looking at her like, what the fuck are you looking at?
Like, boo.
And she's like, she goes like this, like roll the window down. So I roll the window down, and she's like, can you not make so much noise? There's people living around here, or something like that. And then she wanted to catch an attitude. And at first, I was letting her talk. I was being real like just letting her talk.
Like, okay,
And
yeah,
then my
nice.
face, and then she got an attitude, and my face changed, and it went from like a to like a bitch. What?
Ew.
So
Yeah.
then I was like, and then I was like, and that's what I said. I was like, bitch, what? And I was just like, yeah, no. And then I put my window up, and right when I said yeah, no, my homegirl like comes in, and I was like, hey, like rev your car real quick. And she was like, why? And I was like, because this lady wants to tell us like be quiet and she like that she wants to, and like I was like, and then she was like, she says, and she wanted to be like rude about it. Like if she would have been like nice about it, I would have been like, cool, yeah, like calm it down. But you wanted to be rude, so I was like, and I was telling her, and she was like, oh hell no. So then she like makes it go loud. She revs it, and it makes it go loud as hell, and it
So
was
you pissed
funny
off
as
the old
hell.
lady?
Yeah, the lady's just looking at. We're looking at the back in the river mirror, and the lady's just like I'm mad, and I thought that shit was so funny. Cause who are you telling? Like, if you would have said it nicely, I'm a nice person. If you would have said it nicely,
You always
I would
say
have.
that I'm a nice person. Nice people don't say that they're nice people.
I am a nice person.
Like, I'm a nice person until you look at me sideways, which is all the fucking time. It's written on your face. You can't conceal your emotions like that. Well, you could do it a little better than I can. Definitely you can do it a little better than I can. Mine's like you could tell on my face that you hurt my
Yeah,
feelings.
no, I can give you a few moments to be rude or have an attitude, but past your like, I'll give you like 10 seconds. Past those 10 seconds, I'm like, who are you talking to now? Cause the
See,
first 10 seconds you're having a bad day, whatever. But then
uh-huh.
realize, hey, I'm being rude. Cause me, I be rude sometimes. And in within like 10, 15 seconds, I'm like, oh shit, like fuck, I'm being rude, and it's not their fault.
Yeah.
And I like chill out, or like I try to chill out, and it's like, so I give everyone 10 seconds. You have 10 seconds to be
That's
rude. You
bullshit.
might be having a bad day,
Sometimes you don't
but
even
within
give me
those
10
ten
seconds.
seconds, realize that you're being rude. Try to fix it. If not, I'm gonna be rude back. Like it's just how it is. I give people 10 seconds.
You don't even give me 10 seconds sometimes. Sometimes
Yes,
you're
I
just
do.
like, you go, whatever, whatever, whatever. And when I know you, you say it
Whatever
by the
is my
third,
favorite
whatever.
word.
By the time you say it by the third, whatever, I'm like, fuck it. She's over it. She's checked the fuck out. She don't care. She don't want to hear what I have to say. By the third, whatever in a row. Whatever, Kathy. Whatever. Whatever.
No, no, no. It's once I throw in the Kathy. Once I throw in
Yeah.
the whatever, then it's like, okay,
Yes, it's
I'm done.
yeah, it's the
Because I don't
whatever,
say
Kathy.
people's names. That's one thing I do not say. Any
Ah,
with my homegirls, my family, I barely call mom mom. That's a lie. I call mom mom all the time.
call my mom all the time.
Yeah,
Uh, I don't
that's
have to
because I
call
can't call
you
her
all the
bitch.
time.
That's because I can't call her bitch. That's why I call her mom.
I know. I
I,
can
I said
call
it
her
a
that.
few
I called
times.
her
And I
that. I
never.
called. I said that. I called her a bitch one time, but it was out of love and endearment. It was like, oh, you go, like like you a bad bitch kind of thing. But just she took. She's like, I will cut you. Call me that again. And I was like, girl, I
No,
brought
I've
you in
said
this
it a
spot
few
to take
times.
you out. And she'd be like, I'm still your mom.
I've
Like,
said it a
excuse
few
ass.
fucking times. I don't know. Mom doesn't scare me.
She scares the fuck out of me.
It's not scary. Like
That
to
woman has
me,
drop kicked my ass. Like boom, boom. Say it again.
that woman, like she's just like she's
She's a
like
sour patch kid. She's a
she's just
sour
like
patch kid.
funny. She's just I can't like even when she tries to be like serious with me or like
I know.
she can be serious, but when she tries to like be like bro like
When
what
she
the
tries to
I'm
be a
like
mom.
yeah I'm like what are you doing? I'm like what are you doing? And
You're
she's like
trying too
being a
hard
mom, and
to
I'm like that's weird. I was
stop.
like I'm
It's
like
weird.
don't do that. I'm like don't do that.
Don't
Yeah,
do that.
I think it's a little funny. Yeah, she's just funny. That's how I
No, I
describe her.
live with a woman. I'm scared the fuck out of her. I'm scared of her. She's my mama. But also, if you think about it, we have different dynamics and different types of relationship with our mother, and separate from each other. Like the three of us in a room, get ready. There's gonna be something thrown. All right, mostly it's mom and I, and then you just sit there and we go, Alicia.
I'm either the dynamic is I'm either making fun of one of you,
Yeah,
laughing at you guys, like at one of you
arguing.
guys bickering, or laughing that one of you guys feels some type of way about about something I said or something someone
Yeah.
said.
And you're like, well,
Man,
you asked for
that's
my opinion. I'm gonna give you my opinion. You ain't gonna get butthurt. I go, yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I don't,
I hate
yeah,
getting in the middle of you
I get
too. I
warned. I
hate
get
it.
warned for my commentary.
Oh, yeah, I hate getting in the
I
middle
get
of you
told
and
to
her.
shut up. I get told to shut up in places before we go places. I get told to act right,
Be on your best behavior.
be on my best behavior.
Well, it's because you have no
That was
filter.
so
In a
hard.
lot of places we go, and family members on this side are very conservative in nature, which is not
Yeah,
right. You should be able to be
but then
yourself.
their side comments, it'd be like,
Are like,
oh,
oh,
it's
which
like,
you
okay,
want to laugh at.
you know how I just said, like, you can't side comment me and not expect me to like
Yeah,
say something, a little something
you don't
back.
like those little. You don't like those little like passive aggressive little comments, like they're little
Yeah, like
jabs
if you're not gonna
here
like
and
me, like
there.
be
Yeah.
like just like straight up ignore me and just pretend I'm not there. Like have no communication with me. That's how I rather have it. Don't even associate with me.
So like, say your homegirls all get together and there's someone you don't like, and they're like their homegirl or their friend or whatever. You just will ignore the fact that that girl exists, even though you guys are having like a girls' night. It's
Yeah,
kind of hard to
like
do.
you're saying if me is you're saying if we're like out
Yeah.
and we're like
Are
hanging
you?
out,
Are you? Yeah. Are you planning to like kick it and smoke a bowl and just and then your friends bring someone to the sesh that you don't like, but they're friends with them. You just gonna
I'll
what?
be in
Not puff
my
puff
corner.
pass?
And it's a mutual it depends. How
It's
much do I
neutral.
not like them?
It's neutral ground.
On a scale 1 to 10, how bad do I not like them?
Like an 8 to a 9, but a solid 8.
No. They have to leave. They
Yeah.
can't
Oh,
come.
so it's a solid 8. So
They
they're not
can't
invited
even
to
come.
smoke your shit and
No,
join your sesh.
if you're like a 5 or 6, you can come and I can be ha 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 he he he. For like a quick minute, but like
And
keep your
pass the
distance.
blunt. Yeah,
If
as long
you're
as you keep
under
passing the blunt.
5, if you're under 5, I'll like chop it up with you. I'll be like, oh, how have you been? Blah blah blah. Have a little conversation with you. Maybe like pour you a shot or something. But if you're above 5 to 8,
Yeah, like a solid 8 would be like, fuck this
an
bitch.
8, you
You
gotta
should know
go.
by now not to
At
bring
8, you
them
gotta
to
go.
the
At 8,
sesh.
you gotta be like, why would you even bring them?
Yeah, at that point. Because at an 8, that person should know already that they're
Yeah,
not
because
invited to the sesh.
exactly. An 8 is like, what? That's too close to 10. It's too
That's
close.
too close to 10. You hated someone so much close to a 10?
Yeah, yeah, it's too close to a 10.
Wow. Yeah, then yeah,
Yeah, I
you
couldn't do
couldn't
it.
come to the sesh. I think no, for me it's a solid 6. If it's a 6, I can't get the fuck out of my
Mhm.
sesh. Or I will blatantly
I think if I would
pat.
let them smoke my blunt, like if they were like a
Now, like
five
if
or
it's community, if everyone's pitched in, like, hey, I brought the papers, you brought the weed, whatever, or something like that, or it's just a communal thing, then yeah, but I'm gonna skip you. I'm gonna take 2 extra hits and skip you if you're a solid 6 and I can't stand you.
That's
Now,
true. That's true.
if it's my weed, then I would be like, nah, you can't have some, you can't move my shit. I'll roll it myself
Yeah, I'd be like,
and I'll
hey, why
pass
you
it to
smoking my
whoever.
shit?
Yeah, but a lot of people, okay, like, all right, cool. So, I was speaking with my friend, and I threw her off because she rolled these really nice, pretty little like flower blunts. Those are cool. And she rolled a blunt. She's like,
Have you
"Oh,
smoked
you
the rose one?
no," but she had
Did you
these in
smoke
like a
the rose one?
like these lilac leaves or something. It was cool. Um, she had them in something, but it was like a flower. She rolled them in. I don't know what it was. Um,
A grapple
Side
leaf?
note, but the weed, she's like, "Oh, you can't handle because you can't smoke that much," and like, you keep passing it back to me. I go, "No, that's just my Weediquette." And she goes, "What?" And I was like, "That's my Weediquette." I was always taught puff, puff, pass, 2 hits and pass it on. I'm not gonna hold it and hug it. She's like, "Oh, I was always
Yeah, I
told who
usually
had
hug
it the
it.
longest. Whoever holds it the longest, you got to hold it for that long amount of time." And I was like, "So what's the truth? Do you hold in a sesh circle? Do you hold the blunt for as long as the other person before you, or do you puff puff pass? If
I
it's a
don't puff puff
community
pass.
sesh, I would
I don't
yeah, it's a
puff
puff
puff.
puff pass
No,
because
no.
nobody
If it's
wants.
wait, that's depending. It's you
Okay,
and
okay,
her.
it's not your. It's a
No, wait. And
community blunt.
how many people?
I would say four. That makes a full circle. So it'd be like your home, you. So it's like
Yeah, I
no,
would
it's
do
like
it as I would do it as long as the person before me.
really.
I wouldn't puff
See,
puff
I would
pass. Yeah,
always do
yeah. I don't
puff
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 puff. I
pass.
don't really puff puff pass no more. We don't. I
Really?
I
I
yeah.
only
I
am I the only one
puff.
that can puff up passes? Like I do two big
Yeah, because
draws.
puff puff pass is like it's you. You don't really get nothing. You know, you get high, but you don't like. You know. I usually do it
I
as many
guess.
pulls as they do.
Oh,
I do
see,
pulls. How many
that's what she was
pulls?
saying. I was like, no, I'm not a weakling. I know my tolerance isn't that low. It's just I'm being respectful of the fact that when we smoked these last couple of times and it's your weed, and I'm just feeling like I'm mooching off. So like next time you go to the flower shop, I'll slip you a 20 because I've been smoking your weed and you've been rolling. You know what I mean? So of
Yeah.
course I'm gonna let her have more of it. So I'm like puff puff. In that case, yeah, it's a puff puff pass.
Yeah, if it's hers, yeah.
Yeah, it's her. She's applying everything, and she's like, she just wanted someone to smoke with, which is great and cool. But at the same time, it's a puff puff pass. I don't want to take it for as long as you know. But if it's a community
If
blunt,
it's a community,
it's
I do it whatever. I do it with you. I do it both. I do it as long as community. I do
kind
it
of
as
have to.
pulls.
Oh, okay. See, and if you like suck it, lick it, I don't want it back. You can have it. I'm like, all right, cool.
Yeah, no. Mm-mm.
Nobody wants a soggy blunt rolled back to you.
And I hate when people wear lipstick. Pisses me off. Or lip
They're all,
gloss. My bad. Lip gloss.
yeah, lip
Oh,
gloss.
lip gloss. I be wanting to smack people that wear lip gloss.
Like, it's not a dick you don't have to take so
I
hard.
remember
Like,
one
you
time I was
can
smoking with my
just.
homegirl and I put chapstick. My lips were chapped as fuck. I put chapstick and I was like, fuck. I was like, I had just put it on and I was like, fuck. She passed it to me. I was like, fuck. And I had to wipe it off. I got
Chapstick is different.
Aquaform.
I'm talking about, like, licking it level. Nobody wants a soggy blunt.
Oh yeah, no. Mm-mm.
Like, after that, I don't know. In a community circle, I'll look around, and then if it's a soggy blunt by the time it gets to me, I'll just be like, or I always break it off
I don't
and
really
re-roll
smoke
it.
with more. I don't really smoke with more than two other people
When,
for real.
well, yeah, you keep your
I
circle
don't.
small.
I'm a little germaphobe, low key, just a little bit. Just I don't like.
Oh, yeah,
I
definitely.
don't like saliva, boogers. Like I
You
don't
don't
like
like
that.
fluids. You don't exchange any bodily fluids.
Yeah, nah. I think that's gross. I think it's nasty.
Yeah. You just,
Yeah,
ew.
yeah. No, it's yeah. That's why I don't like babies. Babies are cute and everything, but like when they start like when they're sick, I don't want to hold them.
Oh yeah, you don't like when she
Sick.
has multiple
I'm
siblings.
like, hold on. When they slobber, I'm like, don't touch me. I'm like holding them up against the air. I don't handle diapers. Um,
Nothing with bodily fluids. You're just like, fuck, nope. Here's your kid. Come
throw
get it.
ups. So,
Yeah,
no,
mom's
yeah, I don't like
traumatized by
it.
throw up.
It's gross. Yeah,
So then
ew.
when,
She be
so
throwing
all of
up
that
in your guys'
contributes
mouth and
into,
shit.
you'll never let me live that down, will you? And then she threw up
Mm-mm.
in my
That's
mouth.
disgusting.
She threw up on my face and my mouth is open. Ugh.
But
Well,
she
I think she was like
swallowed
maybe
it.
3, 4 months old.
My
Yeah.
getting in trouble. I'm getting in trouble.
So, have you found a new hidey hole for your pins? Because now you have find new spots for your stash.
No, I'm no, I just gotta stop using. I just gotta stop leaving them outside. Basically, I just
Just
leave them outside
keep
all the
them to your
time.
room.
Keep them.
Oh, just
Yeah,
keep them in your room.
exactly,
They don't leave your room.
exactly. I just need to keep them in my room because everywhere else. Oh,
You get caught up. The
yeah, and
bathroom,
I didn't.
Alicia. The bathroom. Of all
Ooh,
places. The fuck you
it's because I was
do?
taking a shower. I dropped my pen, and they break easily. Sorry, my
My
phone died,
feelings.
and my little thing's gonna get mad. Um, yeah. What were we talking about? Oh my god, my memory
What?
lately. Oh my god, let me tell you, I regret how many balloons I have
Inhaled. Because you're a
inhaled.
party girl era. Nas. It wasn't really
Yeah,
big
I'm
in my
done.
day. Ecstasy was big in my day. So that's what
See,
a 20 years makes difference.
I'm smart.
How are you smart in your drug use?
I'm smart because I will not do. I
Hard
don't do
drugs?
pills. I will not do pills. I will not do
Yeah,
pills.
I did pills. It was horrible.
That's one. That's one.
That's a hard
I
no.
have. Okay, that's a lie. I've done them, and there's some depending on what it is, but there's pills. There's a small amount, and I'll pick like someone tried to give me something once, and I was like, no. I
Basically,
was
you
like,
got
smaller.
roofied.
No, 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 no. It was another time. They was trying to give me something, and I was like, no, smaller, less, cause no. I was like,
Oh, I
no,
see.
I can, what's the word?
Figure it out. Um, articulate. Um, I don't
No,
know.
the amount measure. Like, I can, like,
You can
I
measure.
won't,
You
I
can
won't
like
take too
you can
much.
see it. You'll know what
I
it
won't
is.
take too much. Like, no, I won't take, like,
A
a
certain
lot.
amount.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah. I
you
have a
kind of
limit.
eyeball
Like,
it.
it
Well,
won't
yeah, everyone
be,
has a limit.
it has to be, like, small as fuck. Like, little.
Like a little brick.
Literally. No, yeah. Yeah. Little, right, brick.
We'll be careful with it because it can
No,
you
I'm
will
great. I'm safe. I don't do those. I've done them maybe twice ever.
see me. I like psychedelics. I've
That's a
done
lie.
shrooms. Huh?
I've done shrooms
I like.
once.
I've
Acid three
microdosed.
times.
I've microdosed some mushrooms in the desert for like 3 days. That was a great experience.
No, I heard that is. That's, yeah, a good experience.
You're just naked and one with the world.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah,
are. Uh, but that's what I did in my 20s. Is I was like, oh, let's just take some mushrooms and join this weird like retreat for a couple of days. And I was just like, all right, I'm just gonna be naked in the desert, just tripping on.
yeah.
It was a
I like my
microdose.
weed and my alcohol.
And there you go. Those are your
That's
things.
that's that's all I'll do. That I set that for a
Yeah.
point.
So anyhow, how do you learn? How did you learn your Weediquette? Because like I don't know, I guess people think like there are unspoken rules of having a sesh, and most people don't realize what they are. What's one
Um,
that you think that nobody would consider like an unspoken rule of your sesh?
I don't know. See, cause I with me and my people, I'm not really Me and my homegirl were just talking about this. I'm not really a group type person.
Hmm.
I'll kick it with like the most people I'll kick it with for real is like three, four.
That's a sesh
Four
though,
is four is no
or is
four
pushing
is
it.
okay. Four is pushing it most of the time. Most of the time, because in high school, because I started smoking in high school. I started smoking summer after freshman year,
Ooh,
and no one smoked. No one smoked like that yet. No one smoked like that yet.
yeah.
And so then, no one smoked like that yet. So then I was always be oh blah blah blah, get shit for it, whatever. So then junior year, sophomore year, I got kicked out. I got kicked out of my school that I was at.
Yeah, I
Junior
remember
year, I
that.
went to a new school. Junior year, I went to a new school. Or was it junior year that I got kicked out?
It was the middle of your junior year. You got kicked out. Because
Yeah,
remember, senior
it was
year,
like
we didn't know if you were going to graduate
no,
because
it
you
was like
switched
spring
schools.
break.
Yeah,
It
something
was like
like that.
spring break. I think it was spring break of my junior year. I think it was. But I had so then I had went to that school, and then and that's when I started kicking it. When I got kicked out of my one school, that's when I started kicking with Destiny. Oh,
Ooh,
can you blurp names? Fuck. Anyways,
I can try.
um, it's okay. Whatever. So that's when I started kicking with her, and it was just me, her, and her man. Like that's all it ever was. That it was usually just us three. So that was our group, I guess you would say.
So in that situation, it would be a puff puff pass.
It's more like of a hit it till you're done. Like hit it
Oh,
till
so
you're done.
pass it to pass the roach.
No, no, no. Like hit it till like you need a break.
Yeah, oh, okay. So it didn't matter who
Like
had
hit it
it
till you.
till you're good. Like
Yeah,
get your sesh and
yeah.
then
Till
pass
you
it
get
to the
it and
next
pass
person.
it, and then hit it, and then just keep going. Yeah,
Yeah,
you get me?
yeah,
I
I
don't think
get you.
you do.
It in my day it's called pass
Not till like you're good. Not till like you're good, but till you're like
a
good for the
buzz.
moment. And
Yeah, you got like a nice
yeah,
little
there you
like
go. And
buzz
then
off of it, and then you pass it to the
and
next
then you'll
person.
get
Let them get the buzz, and then pass it to the next person. So at the end of it, when you
and
get
then
to the roach,
you'll gradually get high as you pass
and
it.
you guys,
You won't
yeah,
get. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So that yeah, that's usually what I do with all my friends. It's like pass it till you're like good, and then let me do it, and then when I'm good, you get it. Then it's
yeah.
not
You
like
kind of
hit.
teach
It's
me
not really
that
how
when we
you
had a
do.
sesh. You're like you can hold it longer than it is.
Yeah, cause puff, you're not really getting no buzz or nothing. It's just
Just everyone. I think it's
you
for
you
me when
won't
I
get a
first
buzz.
started
You won't get a buzz till you're like third, fourth
hit.
puff.
Yeah. See, when I
Yeah.
was started smoking, it was like, all right. we've came up on an eighth, and there's like 8 to 10 of us, and we all gotta smoke this. This eighth's gotta last us one big sesh circle. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and whoever brought the weed came through, got to keep it the longest. They started the circle, they end the circle.
We didn't really do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't really do that. We don't
So
really do that.
yeah,
It's
that's what I'm
usually
saying.
because it's different with my homegirls because with my other homegirl that I kick it with regularly, we don't. Me and my people, we're not really like, oh, you bought the weed. It's like it's our weed, you know.
Yeah.
So
And
when we
and
smoke,
it's like an unspoken thing,
it's
because like
just
for me it's like with all, it's our weed until you invite someone to the sesh that none of us like, or it's like I hate when I brought the weed and then you invite a shit ton of people to smoke it when I just got this for you, and
that's what I
I,
hate too.
yeah, like that's
Yeah, I don't
rude.
like that either.
I think we went over
Yeah,
this one
no,
day in
yeah. When people
episode.
do that, I'm like, yeah. A homie did it. He tried to, but he didn't even put it in. So it was. I actually told my homegirl. Remember how I told you I didn't really speak to my homegirl about it? Like I really just let it go.
Yeah.
Remember? I
Yeah.
had just like let it go. I had just like he's a weirdo, whatever. But me and my homegirl were chilling at the park, and she was telling me how like she was telling me some stuff about him, like he's getting locked up or he's something about him. And I was like, oh yeah, nah, he's a weirdo. And she was like, why? And I was like, oh, because he like flipped off. He did a couple things. He like flipped off the camera when he wasn't even in the like. They were taking a video of me like taking a shot, and he like flipped off the camera like as I'm in the video.
Oh, it's
And
your shot.
after I had just like offered him a shot, and he was rude. So then I was just like, okay. Right. So then that was after he had us sitting at a table while people were eating. Like other people were eating, and he just had us just tag along. Just sit there tagging along.
I would
I
have been
thought
like,
that was
let's
mad
go.
weird. Yeah, I thought that was mad weird because why the fuck are we sitting here while they anyway, so I was telling my homegirl like I feel like that was mad weird. I feel like he's a weirdo because one, he had us sitting there, weird as fuck, like, you know. Two, he he flipped off the camera after I offered him a shot, and he had did some other stuff, and I was just like he's just I was like first I was like I don't think he likes me, and second off I don't care because he's a weirdo, and then she was all like, oh yeah, I just like use him like for money or for like put my car parts on or some shit, and I was like yeah I was like yeah I'm not kicking with him though, he's a weirdo.
He's a weirdo. Well, I guess he didn't make a lasting impression at all. He was just like, ew.
Nah, and I was cool. Like I was trying to be friendly, you know. I was trying to be nice.
But in the back of your mind, I'm like,
I
I'm
was trying
never
to be,
smoking with you again. Like, there are some people you can smoke with. Like, there are people, like, I have a couple friends that they smoke, but I know that when we smoke together, I can't smoke with them. Like, they ruin my vibe. The point of
that's me
having a
with drunk.
sesh.
I can get drunk with some people.
Yeah. Like, I can't, you and I can't get drunk together. You get too emotional. And we switch our
No, you just
personalities.
I do get really emotional, but also I get emotional, but I also get ruder.
Yet you get more aggressive.
I'll tell you more of how it is.
Yeah. That's why I was like, if you really want to know how you honestly feel, just get you a couple shots of tequila and then we can talk.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you know what? That's actually very much facts because um yeah, if I'm not, you won't get that. It's No, it's more than a couple shots. You gotta give me a couple shots is gonna give me fun and active, like ooh.
Ooh,
You gotta
that
give me
and
a
see
little
that's
more.
where when we're drinking, that's that your ooh ooh is my Eeyore comes out and wants to like I'm no longer Eeyore
Yeah.
anymore, and then you hype me up, thinking I'm a bad bitch when I'm not. You boost my ego where I take it
No,
too
and it's
low.
also you don't drink. No, you don't drink though. It's also you tap out with that so quickly, and it's like because when we drink, it's usually not for us. Well, it's for us, but it's more like let's drink with Kathy. You know, Kathy is the we usually try to include you. We most of the time on God, we always try to include you when we're drinking, and then but you guys don't drink the same. Me and mom, we drink the same. You guys are lightweights. Or you don't like to drink or something. Because when we drink, you always tap out so fast. And it's like,
I don't like the person I am when I'm drunk. So I don't drink that often. There was a couple of
well,
years where all I was just drinking and smoking and drinking and smoking. I can't
but
do both.
sometimes sometimes they need to be let out. Sometimes it needs to be let out.
Yeah, but then who's gonna watch the kids and everything else in between?
Your husband that doesn't get drunk, supposedly.
That fool gets drunk. He's like, "Oh, I don't really feel it that much with the edibles," and then he eats edibles and he's like baked the fuck out on the couch watching Rick and Morty with me, which is
I'm
awesome.
talking about drunk though.
Oh yeah, drinking. I don't know. He's gotten a little drunk, a little buzz. I believe like one
Cause
time.
and then me and mom get drunk and you guys aren't on the same level and we're not even really drunk, but y'all think we're drunk and it's like no, we're not drunk, we're just having fun. We're at a ooh level, you know?
You're
And it's
buzzed.
like we're not like yeah, and it's like don't. But then it's like, no, yes you are, but then it's like but now you're killing it because you think I am, but I'm not, you know?
Yeah.
That's what
Also,
that's what
mom
people
likes to
do to
tell
me.
everyone her whole
That's what
life
people do to
story.
me all the time, and it pisses me off so bad. Like I'll be good, and then they'll be like, "Oh, you're feeling some type of way," or like, and I'm like, "No, I'm good. Like I'm just chilling right now," you know. And they'll be like, "Oh, no, you're
Yeah.
feeling some type," and I'm like, "No, I'm not. I'm
Just
just
let me leave
chilling."
alone.
And then they
Yeah, you're
keep
chilling.
going with it, and I'm like, "Now I am because you're assuming I'm feeling some type of way when I'm not. I'm just chilling, and now I'm feeling some type of way."
Boy, yeah.
And then they get mad
Uh,
because then I start feeling some type of way. And it's like, you made me feel some type of way when I was just
yeah.
chilling because you didn't leave me the fuck alone.
I think yeah, I do that a lot too. I kill the vibe, and then I was like, yeah, I have two drinks, because I know that one of you guys are gonna get blacked out drunk, uh,
No, we don't though.
but you
We
don't.
have
But
been
I
good.
think
It
that
was one
way.
time. We
One
fuck up
time,
one time, guys.
one time, you
One
ended up in
fucking
Alicia.
time you fuck up and get arrested. One time.
one time, and not
Just
even in your
once, and
own
it
damn
fucked up
state.
the
You get drunk in another
Thank God it
state.
wasn't in my state. My state would have fucking killed me for calling them an asshole.
Oh yeah, I guess. Yeah.
At least if I would have got killed out there for getting caught an asshole, y'all would have got a settlement.
Oh, we got some money. Oh wow. Well, that's the end of our sesh. So thank you guys for joining us on the Sister Side podcast.
You go end
Alicia
it
and
on that
Kat.
note. That's crazy.
We are just I am too high to
Bye,
function.
guys.
Bye guys. We're just like lit and ready to
I
go.
gotta find my aquaphor. Where the hell is it?